Good morning, America.
Good morning, Britain. Good morning, wherever you are.
What are you drinking, Miss Sawalha?
I have got a burnt tongue.
You got what?
I've got a burnt tongue because my tea is too hot.
Okay.
So if I sound a bit strange, please do forgive me.
So you're drinking tea?
And what are you drinking, darling?
Coffee. Because look, I've got my New York Mets hat on.
Oh, let's have a look. He's a bit of an American obsessive.
Yeah,
You
I
may
do
have
love
noticed that.
American baseball.
So he loves American everything. I love American many things. And last year, Mark was so plugged in. No, last election.
Well, hang on, because this is Trump's third election. It's
Yeah.
not often you get a candidate 3 times, because you can only be president twice. So the fact that he didn't get in last, this is beyond imaginable.
And it's so bizarre because he's a complete nutcase.
He's an absolute knucklehead.
He's a nutter. But this year I got hooked in, and how I got hooked in was by listening to Scaramucci and Catty Cats. The rest is politics US, and it's just got me hooked, and it's got me a bit obsessed. But basically, I know bugger all about American politics. It's just the characters, and it's just how different it all is.
So Biden, as you know, Biden's just in a bunker somewhere having a chat with Starmer about Storm Shadows. He probably thinks Storm Shadow is a superhero or something, doesn't he, from a DC comic. Anyway, so we thought we'd look at and we'd start to check out the madness of the American election. It's just kind of like, it's just crazy. So obviously we've had the debate. Trump lost it. But you wouldn't think so, would you?
Oh my God, he's a spin man, isn't he?
I don't know, but anyway.
So he gave this speech last night. I love this.
This is in Vegas.
Yeah, this is a YouTube channel that I'm a little bit obsessed with, Midas Touch. And last night he gave this speech, and as they say on Midas Touch, Trump gives awful speech before very tiny Vegas crowd. Now Scaramucci always recommends that if you want to intimidate Trump, you say tiny or small somewhere very soon at the beginning of your meeting.
Well, in this case, though, on the Midas Touch channel, they've got footage of the audience, or lack of, in the Vegas hall. This must hurt.
This entire venue only holds about 2,000 to 3,000 people. Look at this. Look at how small this venue is.
Small.
This is it. About 3,000 people it holds. That's it.
Now, you might think, why are we playing this? But it's because, remember last week when we were watching that video from somewhere or other, when Trump was saying that Kamala's audiences are AI? Kamala, I've watched the YouTube video that tells us how to say it properly.
Can you clarify?
Darling, this is a sanctioned
But
video.
every time we say
by
Kamala,
her.
other people come under. Believe me, you don't see the comments. I do.
I've seen
and they
the
say
children.
Kamala.
She uses
Her
children.
cousins, her nephews.
And they say
nieces.
Kamala,
Okay,
Kamala,
Right,
and then she
Kamala.
endorses it.
All right, blimey. Okay.
Oh, well, we're going to have to put the link somewhere.
Okay, so size matters to Trump,
It does.
doesn't it?
It does.
As Obama, did you see Obama's demonstration of when he talked about his obsession with size? And he did that.
Because everybody knows, and he's so malleable, he's so easily manipulated.
He's like plasticine.
And so when Kamala says in the debate, he's, have you ever been to one of his rallies? Oh my God, there's hardly anybody there, and they leave because they're so bored. Poof!
Well, she literally
Brain.
well, the landmine exploded, and you saw he couldn't recover.
That was it.
He couldn't
He's
recover.
not going to ask about the economy. He's not going to ask about anything.
He was lost.
Small,
He was
boring rallies.
His small hands went into kind of overdrive.
What can be happening?
Yeah.
What can be happening? Anyway.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the clips from his latest rally speech in that relatively empty hall. To be fair, that might have just been the hall filling up, but there was absolutely no rush.
To be fair.
Just to be fair to the man.
We must be fair.
Did she get the questions? Do you think? So I hear she got the questions, and I also heard she had something in the ear, a little something in the ear. No, Kamala, do this. Say it this way, Kamala. Okay, be quiet. Too many people watching.
Say it in the ear.
Say it in the ear.
Did she have something in her ear?
So this is a rumor that
Kamala
was
had an
started to be spread with that interview that I have to say I was thoroughly unimpressed.
Which interview? Oh,
yeah, her first interview with Walsh.
There was a lot of chat
It
about
was
that.
weird. I'm sorry, it was weird. It was so weird. I thought if she's going to be like that in the debate, it's all over. But
Can I just say also, but I do genuinely think, though, whilst she clearly won the debate, it's important for everyone to remember the debate isn't the election. No. And there are lots of neutral observers saying he's winning on social media still, and she's not, because she's not getting a message out.
As Scaramucci and Katy Katz said the other day, do you remember that iconic photo? They both said, as we did, the photo just after it's been shot with the American flag and the blue sky. That's it. The election's over. He's going to win. No, it's had no impact.
Slam dunk.
Shocking.
Which is which sport? Slam dunk.
Basketball.
Yes. Knocked it out the park there. Which sport?
Tennis.
Knocked it out the park.
Baseball.
Yes.
Hey, where's Harris? They know Kamala. They know Kambabla.
Hang on. What? Let's just hear him say it again.
That was the nickname I used for a while, but I don't use it anymore because everyone thought I was just mispronouncing her name. I wasn't. Kambabla.
Kambabla. So
hang on.
This is a 3-year-old child going, I didn't say it wrong. I said it on purpose. I said it on purpose.
I said Kambabla, and I meant to.
Purpose.
I said it on purpose.
I said it on purpose. But everybody's been laughing at me, so I'm not going to say it anymore.
Your self-defense is so toddler-like.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Toddlers speak.
Unbelievable. So he's saying, she got it all in her ear.
And
she didn't know what she was saying.
And I said Kambabla, because I meant to.
Because I wanted to say it.
Next one.
Meanwhile, every time they interfered to fact check me, it turned out that they were wrong and Trump was right.
Where's your proof? What?
For me, whenever anybody talks about themselves in the third person, I immediately go, nutter. Just needed maniac.
Yeah.
As you all saw 3 months ago, we had a monumental victory. We had a beautiful victory 3 months ago. And then a couple of nights ago, we had an even better victory. We took her on, Comrade Kamala Harris. We took her on and we did really well. Every poll had us up like 90, 92, 87. We actually had one 92 to 6.
What is that? No,
that doesn't amount to, hang on, that doesn't amount to 100.
Right, right. Because I can feel there's something wrong with that, but because I'm so rubbish with numbers, I don't actually, that sounds like weird numbers put together.
I think what you're saying is 92% said he won, 6% said Kamala did, but 2% must have not known.
Oh, because he didn't do enough numbers.
Well, in a poll, you can have more than two answers.
And what's making me laugh is the people at the back. This lady here with the red lipstick, who's like going,
She doesn't really know what she's cheering about.
Because he doesn't.
Which sounds about right, because now today Rasmussen just came up and we were 6 points up, so it's pretty good.
Maybe that's an American thing. I don't understand that. What's the Rasmussen?
We dismantled her terrible record. We exposed her radical liberal agenda, and we laid out our plans to quite simply make America great again.
There's the cult.
I have to say that it was a priceless moment in the debate, which I haven't seen clipped anywhere, where he says, "You need to buy make America great again."
He is like so one track. Now what can
and he's always selling merchandise.
He will sell sand to the Arabs. He is a master salesman. And again, this is what Scaramucci, who was his campaign manager, says all the time. He will sell anything. He has no shame.
None.
I mean, a few weeks ago, he was selling
a book of photographs.
No, he was selling pieces of the jacket that he was wearing when he got shot.
I think he should sell bits of the shoes that came off.
I mean, this is like a second-hand car salesman, isn't it? I mean, it really is. Or a roll up.
We're trying to be neutral.
Bag of donuts.
For any Trump supporters, we're trying to be in that British tradition of sort of diplomatic.
But listen, we're not on anyone's side. No. We're not. We're literally looking at it going, blimey, O'Reilly.
Exactly. Let's keep looking.
The Venezuelans have big AK47 Supremes.
Supremes? Is that a thing? Is there any? Hang on a minute.
He makes a gun sound like a dish.
Yeah. Did he have chicken supreme last night and he's got confused? Is there such a thing as an AK47 Supreme.
Well, listen to
now,
that.
we don't know anything about guns here. So if anybody does know anything about guns, is that a real thing?
He makes it sound like a
Supreme.
cornetto.
This is Supreme. Where the hell do they get these guns? Our soldiers can't get these guns.
A soldier king! Wow, I tell you what, this is a master class in brainwashing.
And also, he doesn't just do word salads. When you listen to his poll chat, he does number salads. He just says numbers, and as long as those numbers are in the register of 90 and upwards, or if he goes to the 80s, it has to be 87%.
No, but he does say 120% as well.
Well,
you
he
can't
goes
say
over.
that.
Yeah, he always goes over. You can.
Well, apparently you can't.
You can. It just
Well,
means.
no, there was a whole thing the other day.
Well, you
about
can
how
have 100% of something, and you can have 120% of something.
No,
Some
but
can
not
go up
when it was-
500%.
No.
Let's not do numbers. We haven't got time.
Everything is a lie, including the fact that she never worked at McDonald's. She lied about that too.
She lied about that too. She never.
I mean, you know that
Hang
they... What? No, but he just is because he has to tell a lie. Apparently, every 90 seconds he tells a lie.
The thing I do
And
quite
so
enjoy
he
is you
needs to-
never know what's going to come out.
But this is the danger
Of course it's
of him.
dangerous.
And this is
McDonald's.
why he is clever, he's cunning, because he gets the airtime. Because they know people like us go to watch it to go, gee, cool, blimey, I can't actually believe
the girls
this guy.
don't thank our children laugh outrageously. I mean, especially that moment said, I don't know, I didn't understand what he said. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
Joe
I mean, imagine how
understood what he
embarrassing
said."
it is to be for America.
Oh, I know.
Yesterday they announced, yes, it was a slip up, 818,000. Because their job numbers were looking like, where the hell did all those jobs come from? You know where they came from? Somebody's sick brain, that's where they came from.
What's that? We don't know what that means.
No, but,
Move on.
But I love the way that when he refers to a sick brain, he points at his own.
Oh, God, very clever.
Yeah.
Under Kamala Harris and the communist left, our country is under invasion. We are under invasion just like it was an army.
Listen.
Except in many ways it's more difficult because they don't wear a uniform. You don't know who the hell to go after.
So the brainwashing. Oh, they're everywhere.
It's
They're everywhere.
It's just so much more difficult.
Yes,
because
they're
you-
difficult because
you
they
don't know who- you don't know what they're
uniform.
wearing.
Jesus Christ, Mark,
You
I'm
don't,
terrified.
you don't know what they're wearing.
The world is done. If he
It-
gets in, we're all fucked.
And I only want to be addressed no longer as Mr. President.
Hang on, you're not the
Mr.
president.
Border President, sir.
Border president, sir. He wants to be addressed as border
But
president.
he's not the-
Yeah, no, but
he's
once
not
you've
the-
been a president, you're always called Mr. President. It's like, did you notice in the debate they refer to him as President Trump? It's weird.
right.
Yeah, you refer to it in the
weird.
present tense.
We will deploy ICE, DHS, and other federal officials.
They're not furniture manufacturers,
I
are
thought
they?
he meant the
I thought he meant
band. He
DHL.
meant the singer
Oh,
at
yeah,
Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Who is Ice?
Liberate Aurora. Can you believe I'm saying this? Can you believe I have to say this? We are going to liberate parts of our country. Let's go back another 300 years. We are going to liberate our country. Did you ever think I would be standing here? It's a hell of a way to get elected.
But it's how you got elected last time.
Yeah.
Liberating every single city, place where anyone opposes you or anyone of any ethnic difference exists.
Good God.
How the hell did we allow this to happen to our country? Likewise, the New York Times, or as I call it, the failing New York Times. It's a failing paper. The Washington Post is a failing paper. Will you fail already? Just get out. They're such phonies. If the New York Times writes a story about you, just go the opposite.
Oh, that's good, because it was the New York Times responsible for pushing the Israeli lies. So
Whatever
there we go.
whatever they tell you, go to the
The
opposite,
opposite.
and that's the truth. He is so dangerous.
If you go the exact opposite, it'll be very accurate. The failing New York Times today reports this vicious Venezuela prison gang is, quote, it sneaked.
He misread autocue there. I think he was about to say this Venezuelan migrant gang is snacking on pets. I think in his head.
Oh, and you
but it said sneak.
like Snickers.
Maybe he was thinking food
Don't have a
again.
Snickers, have a cat.
Now, whenever Donald Trump's voice comes on, our dogs duck for cover.
They
They
are
literally
literally-
hide because they're worried he's going to tell them that they're going to be eaten.
Listen to this, very important, I think. You haven't heard the word environment in 7 months. You know why? It doesn't play. It doesn't play. We want clean air. We want crystal clear water, beautiful water. And we want an unbelievable country, and we want an economy that's better than it's ever been before.
Those poor people at the back look exhausted, Mark.
We want
Somebody should let them go home. He's got his words, hasn't he? Beautiful, stupendous,
bigly,
beautiful,
beautiful water.
That you can hear the brainwashing. We want beautiful water. Have you ever been to a hypnotist to give up smoking?
No.
That's what they're like.
I don't even think it's brainwashing. I think he just has an incredibly limited dictionary of words in his head.
Yeah, but he's also a cult.
Yeah, and let's not forget, he said in another speech, he said the great thing about climate change and rising sea levels is there'll be more waterside apartments to build.
I know.
Everyone will prosper, every family will thrive, and every day we will be filled, you know the word they use, with joy. So I'm not going to use that word if you don't mind. But opportunity and hope, we're going to be filled with ambition. We're going to go out and love getting up every morning and going to work and making a lot of money.
I'm not going to use the word joy.
No, I have to pause. When he says, I'm not going to use the word joy, a woman in the audience goes, boo, yeah! What, like, are you never going to have joy again or use the word again? It just shows the bloody brainwashing.
Just say this one more time.
Everyone will prosper, every family will thrive, and every day we will be filled, you know the word they use, with joy.
With joy.
Oh, you didn't wait for the boo. I'm not going to use the word joy.
But I have to be honest, there's a really dark, I think, as a Brit, as British, watching this, I know for a fact that even the channels and all the media outlets that are in opposition even to Trump know that he is great for their viewership, for their numbers, for their ad revenue. He is eminently, whether you like it or not, watchable.
Yeah. And that's what's bloody scary.
Dangerous.
And that's why he's getting so much airtime where Kamala isn't. But hey, fascinating for us. Au revoir. Tout le monde. Bye bye.
Joy.
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 Joy.